I've always liked school, and I've always known that was not the norm. And I'd be like an 11th grade student talking to the teacher about how they taught the class, trying to understand how their decisions in the classroom affected my learning, being interested not only in the subject, but how you best communicate it, as a way to then jumpstart my interest in education and being an instructor.
I knew I always wanted to go in the medical field when I was younger. I came from a pretty poor neighborhood, and so my dad worked really hard to try and find me a really good public school to go to. And I think that's part of the reason I always loved school. I got this email from Duke saying oh, you've been selected as a semifinalist for the Reggie Howard Scholarship. And I'm reading about this scholarship, I'm oh my gosh. I'm this is incredible.
When I found out I was selected as a finalist, I was very excited. I was also a little bit surprised. I didn't really expect it to happen. I was we'll see what happens, and we'll see where the money comes from, and then a full ride scholarship for all 4 years. And that was completely unprecedented. I don't know if it's possible to respect another human being more than I respect Dean Ashby.
I'm very much a dreamer, but I never thought I could meet somebody who could make me dream bigger. And that's what Dean Ashby does every day. Growing up, I always wanted to change the world. Being connected to Dean Ashby, to all these incredible other scholars, it's really possible.
So for me, learning the story of Reginaldo Howard was important, seeing what he was able to do and when, but then even more than that, how people speak of his legacy.
He was the first African-American student body president at a way younger age than most presidents. He made everyone smile. He was a person who would uplift people and really made everyone see the hope for Duke becoming a more unified campus. And then he sadly was killed in a car accident.
Reggie's vision was, okay, I know what I want to do, but we have to do it as a community, right? It takes a village to get us to a place. Community decision-making, community work. It's been, amidst all the mistakes, all the successes, a place you come back and say, okay, let's regroup, right? Let's process what's happening, let's talk about it, and let's move forward again, right? So that's something, that renewal and that peace is something I'm always eternally thankful for.
I'm really, really happy I made it. Oh man, I'm gonna cry. 4 years later, I'm really, really happy that I made this choice. Being in this community has been amazing, being at Duke has been amazing, and I've drawn inspiration from every single one of you, and you guys make me really proud. You make me do what I want to do. So thanks so much.
Family becomes this thing that keeps rising to the surface. It's not just about succeeding, about aiming high, about having high standards and then doing the thing that you're going to do as well as you can, but then making sure that other people are well equipped to do it after you and to support them in doing it. To see and be seen, to bring people along with you, that's the work that Reggie did. That's the work that we seek to keep alive.